That's why Mao Zedong, for example, the Communist Party, the huge killings is against any common sense. But since it's under the name of revolution, if you kill the people and you can somehow call counter-revolutionary, the killing becomes a good thing. It's to clean the way of history, make the history run quicker. And in this case, the people have been, the so-called brainwash, was washed by this time concept. And the hollow time concept just destroyed the understanding of humanity and the common sense. And this was very, very dangerous. Again, I gave different versions of time, and then we as individuals, we will have to, again, to select our own time concept. And so in this case, come back to the situation of language, difficult situation of language. Somehow I feel it's not so special to say the words is not a thing. But it's especially difficult to agree with this and to go on from here and to construct the language system as itself and judge by itself and reflect the reality, but in from another layer. And in this case, the language is not only try to talk about reality, the language itself is the reality, and we have to dealing with this reality directly. So let's become the language animal. We are language animal. Let's become the good language animal. That's what my way. And to me, that's becoming. It's important. Yeah, the poetry is becoming, and from an empty place, but becoming something. And so next poem we are going to read. It's newly translated. It's not published yet. In English translation called Stroller. Someone just walk. Anyway, it's a poem I wrote somehow about a place, the marshland in reserved marshland in London. It's called the Lee Valley, and this is a collection called Lee Valley poem. And this poem, this collection is quite special because after some years I lived in London, I realized I and London, somehow there's a new strange relationship have been built. London becoming my new local. But how strange to have a foreign local. And then I decided to write this book, which is to use the images as local as possible. But the more my poems become local, and the more international and this exiled feeling had been shown. So that was the idea. And this poem is a stroller, but not in this flat level, but go deeper and deeper, layers by layers. Okay. I think we nearly finished time. If there is time. 散步者，水下的金鱼是否会歌唱一座城市的兴衰？岸边一排钻研羽毛的天鹅是否在刻画揽镜自照的少女？风声灌满了她散步的自我，被黑暗中一条街领着，到这片沼泽里。 脚陷下1寸深，绿漫出堤岸，熟读冬天的无奈。一场雨后，草叶破碎的膝盖，到处跪着一块云，虚构一次日食。它在地平线远眺中忽明忽暗。繁衍，有只雁，整整叫过的一夜。到这个遗忘里。 感觉被河谷温柔地吞下去， 感觉自己已变成河谷，一株枯柳爆炸的金色投掷一只不停分娩天空的子宫，听木栅栏在风中呼啸，被钉死才拦住日子。到达水和雪湿漉漉的相似性，沉溺等在这儿。小酒馆絮絮叨叨的未来锁着门，一城市的他端着冷了的杯子，像个被栽种的呼吸，走得更远，埋进老铁桥的骸骨，不可能再远。大葱暗红锈蚀的灌木逼入窗户，阳光鬼魅的一亮，提示他头上定居的阴沉沉的水位。呛死的风景来了，黑暗中拆散的孤悬的台阶儿来了。
Stroller. Whether the golden fish sing about the rise and fall of the city or not, a line of swans on the riverbank study the book of their feathers. Whether they model girls with mirrors or not, the stroller's self is filled completely by the sound of the wind led by a pitch-dark street. Towards this stretch of marshland where feet sink in an inch, the banks overflow with the green, which knows winter's weakness only too well after the rain. The green grass blades kneel on broken knees. One cloud invents an eclipse. The horizon watches him abruptly change between light and dark, breeding a night in which a wild goose calls him continuously. Towards this act of forgetting, feeling softly swallowed by the valley, feeling he has already become the valley, an empty willow, which throws out a womb in a golden explosion, endlessly giving birth to the sky. Listening to the wooden fence shout in the wind, so nailed to death it stops the days. He arrives at the shared wetness of water and blood, where drowning waits. The chattering future, a little bar with a locked door. He is the entire city, holding a stone-cold cup as though planted, panting. Walking further to be buried in the skeleton of an old iron bridge. Walking impossibly further. Rusty, blood-red bushes burst through his window. Ghost-like sunlight appears once, revealing the swollen dark water level settled over his head. The drowned landscape is here. In the dark, the separated, lonely, hanging step is here.